everybody, Alton with Evolution Tax and Legal back again. Today I'm here with a fourth installment of a four-part series on the relief provisions passed underneath the CARES Act. There's so much going on, we had to break it up into four different segments where we've covered tax due date relief, the different grants and incentives out there such as the PPP loan and the stimulus check, relief provisions specifically for businesses, individuals, and professionals alike, and finally, relief provisions for retirement plan funds and how to utilize them. Specifically in this video, we're covering retirement plan funds and how to utilize the relief that's been passed with respect to them. So let's jump right on in. So before we get too deep in the weeds, I want to give you a little context about what we're talking about in this video. As part of the CARES Act, the government incentivized persons to utilize funds within certain retirement plans who were negatively affected by COVID-19. Specifically, what we'll be talking about are extension of retirement plan contribution dates, abatement of early withdrawal penalties, suspension of minimum distribution rules, and the use of loans against certain retirement plans. We'll cover each one of these on their own. So in line with the other tax due dates that were extended, the government pushed back the time to make contributions to certain retirement plans back to July 15th. For example, some of these include your HSA, your MSA, your IRAs, and your 401ks. And specifically, it includes any retirement plan contribution due date falling in between April 1st and July 15th. The next provision we're going to cover is the abatement of the early withdrawal penalty. So if you can show you're negatively impacted by COVID-19, you can make distributions from your retirement funds without being subject to the 10% early withdrawal penalty. To be eligible for this treatment, you have to show that you were diagnosed with COVID or you experienced a financial hardship because of COVID. Next, what you need to know is that these eligible distributions can only occur between January 1st, 2020 and December 31st, 2020. Next, what you need to realize is that eligible distributions only qualify up to $100,000. Distributions in excess of that will be subject to this penalty. Finally, you also have to realize that these distributions will be required to be recognized as income in accordance with the normal rules associated with these retirement plans. Now, there's two ways you can change this normal treatment. First off, you can avoid the recognition of income by repaying the distributions. Secondly, you have the option to make an election to recognize the income over a 3-year period beginning in 2020. The next topic we're going to cover is the suspension of the minimum distribution rules. What you really need to know is that for 2020, the minimum distribution rule requirements have been suspended. However, from 2021 on, these rules are going to be back in place. Also, what you need to know is that if your plan is amended to comply with these rules, it is not in jeopardy of no longer being qualified as a qualifying retirement plan for which you will receive favorable income tax treatments. The final topic we're going to cover in this video are loans from retirement plans. First off, the $50,000 limitation on loans from qualified employer plans has been increased to $100,000. This limitation is increased for the 180-day period following March 27, 2020. Second, if you had a loan repayment date falling between March 27, 2020 and December 31st, 2020, that repayment date has been pushed back a full year. Additionally, if you have a retirement plan which is amended to meet these rules, is not in jeopardy of failing to qualify as a qualified retirement plan for which you receive favorable income tax treatment. Guys, hopefully that was helpful for you to understand your options with respect to funds you have tied up in retirement plans. The big takeaway here is that you're not going to have early withdrawal penalties, and you actually have the ability to take larger loans from your retirement plans to help you if you were negatively impacted by COVID-19. If you have any questions on what we discussed here today, go to evolutiontaxlegal.com, book a consultation with our team to get your questions answered. Or if you want to take advantage of some of these provisions, go ahead and book a consultation with us to discuss your options. Finally, if you want to know about the other relief provisions enacted as part of the CARES Act, go check out our other 3 videos on this topic, which you can find at YouTube at Evolution Tax and Legal or directly on our website, evolutiontaxandlegal.com. Once again, guys, I want to thank you for your time, and we hope to see you again soon.